We are also on Weibo. Please check us out for more great videos.
Let's bring a little more diversity to this iconic club.
Just be a hipster, an individual. Come on and join us. Don't be a tool.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 ideas for Disney princesses. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some ideas for variations on the standard Disney princess. Admittedly, the House of Mouse is clearly already trying to vary the types of characters they create, but they can definitely take it one step further. One thing we're not doing in this list is considering princesses of specific races or nationalities, because how could we possibly pick among them? Number 10. A cynical princess.
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
In the early 21st century, Disney has made a concerted effort to move away from the standard damsel in distress mold when creating their leading ladies. With characters like Elsa, Merida, and Moana, we've seen much more well-rounded and complex figures. While some of these more modern characters, like Elsa in particular, have dabbled in periods of darkness, there's still a general expectation for Disney princesses to be positive and bubbly, and always look on the bright side of life.
The dreams that I wish will come true.
Some of pop culture's greatest heroines, however, have a solid dose of cynicism packaged into their personalities, and Disney could benefit from such a princess.
Damn it, she saw right through our facade of hopefulness.
Number 9. An alien princess.
May I assist?
Okay, so the unofficial Disney Wiki has compiled a list of rules that characters must follow to be considered a Disney princess.
Should have done your homework.
It's basically a checklist of traits and attributes that all existing princesses have in common. And one of them is that the character must be human. Hence, Nala is not considered an official princess.
Fine!
This doesn't bode well for our hopes that they will introduce a princess from another planet. But since the proposed acquisition of 20th Century Fox by Disney in 2017, Neytiri from Avatar suddenly makes a very compelling case against the old human rule. There's no denying that she'd make for a worthy and refreshing addition. Number 8. A princess without long locks. Over the years, Disney has become increasingly progressive with their princesses. But there's one way in which they still nearly all remain homogeneous: the long, flowing hair.
Just around the river bend.
The last time we saw a short-haired princess in a feature-length film was in 1937's Snow White. It would be empowering for young girls who can't or don't have waist-length hair to see someone who looks like them in a position like this. Featuring a strong and beautiful girl with an alternative hairstyle would be a positive step when it comes to girls' self-confidence.
Did I ever tell you I've got a thing for brunettes?
The short film Tangled Ever After was a good start. Just don't magically grow it out next time. Number 7. A princess who wears glasses.
Wear contact lens?
Well, I have them, but I don't really like to wear them that much.
Now you do.
By this point, pretty much everyone knows that glasses have crossed over from being a dorky accessory to something that can be cool and fashion-forward. But for little girls who are told that they'll need glasses, wouldn't it be great if they had a favorite Disney character to look up to? Any modern Disney princess would look great wearing glasses, and fans have already created original art, showing much-loved princesses sporting a pair of spectacles to prove it. This is a minor aesthetic decision, but one that would go a long way.
I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. You need a new suit. That much is certain.
Number 6. A princess suffering from mental illness.
Somehow I cannot hide who I am, though I've tried.
As the years have gone on, Disney princesses have become increasingly emotionally complex.
Why? Why do you shut me out? Why do you shut the world out? What are you so afraid of? I said enough!
The ever-chipper Snow Whites and Sleeping Beauties have transitioned into more modern young women, with all of the baggage that comes along with it. One thing that hasn't been directly addressed, however, is mental illness. Today, afflictions like anxiety and depression affect such a large percentage of the population that it's become very important to see that represented on screen.
Sometimes it's better to be alone.
What do you mean?
Nobody can hurt you.
Most Disney princesses have suffered hardships, but not the sort of widely relatable, persistent, enduring challenge presented by mental health issues.
You need me to be happy, but I want my old friends and my hockey team.
Number 5. A bullied princess.
See? You're an accident, just waiting to happen.
Oh, okay, we know what you're gonna say. Cinderella was bullied by her evil stepmother and stepsisters.
Oh, God, please stop!
Fair point. But considering the film was released nearly 70 years ago, her experience may not exactly be relatable to today's young people.
It's a pity and a sin, she doesn't quite fit in.
Seeing a princess in a more modern setting dealing with bullying and overcoming it would surely be constructive for viewers. Many contemporary films are tackling this issue head-on, and it's time for Disney to get on board, especially considering the anti-bullying campaigns that they have championed.
Be strong, be kind, be daring, be awesome.
Number 4. A plus-size princess. This one seems like such a no-brainer, but yet still seems far-fetched in terms of things that Disney will actually do. Taking a quick glance at the lineup of Disney leading ladies, it's easy to see that there isn't a lot going on in terms of body diversity. Sure, some of the Disney princesses may be very slightly curvier than the last, but we haven't gone anywhere near plus-size territory, or honestly, even real-world territory. It's important for young girls to see that they can be the heroes of their own stories and be totally brave and badass without being a size 0. Number 3. An LGBTQ+ princess. At this point, LGBTQ+ characters are present in nearly every level of media, and in the 2017 live-action rendition of Beauty and the Beast, Disney even made the decision to have a minor character be gay. That addition was admittedly pretty subtle, but considering romantic plots are often key to Disney princesses' narratives, it seems pretty backwards that every single one of them has been heterosexual up to this point. Some may say that sexuality has no place in children's movies, but Disney already has romantic relationships at the forefront of its films.
And now, he won't even come out of his room.
Well, we always thought you had such a free spirit and might be able to get Jeff to relax a bit, so...
Doesn't matter why we called you in. Can you help or not?
Number 2. A princess with a disability.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry I can't remember right.
Sweetie, you don't need to be sorry.
In early 2018, The Shape of Water, a film about a woman who doesn't have the ability to speak, took home the Oscar for Best Picture.
The way he looks at me, he does not know what I lack or how I am incomplete.
Both visible and non-visible disabilities are becoming more prominent in pop culture, but have thus far not made it into the Disney princess lineup. In 2014, one artist named Alexandro Palombo decided to reimagine some of the most well-known Disney princesses with a variety of physical disabilities. He said of the images, quote, "I wanted to give visibility to a problem that affects a great amount of people in the world. They certainly made for a refreshingly inclusive sight." Number 1. More diverse princesses. Disney has gradually added more and more racially diverse princesses to their lineup. From Jasmine and Mulan in the 90s, to Tiana and Moana in the new millennium.
No one knows how far it goes.
There's really no limit here to how far they can go, because there are still so many cultures who are unrepresented. While we said at the beginning of this list that in the name of fairness, we wouldn't be listing any specific races or nationalities we'd like to see, we did put this broader category of characters at number 1, because we think that seeing greater representation is crucially important.
This is my time to stand up with honor and pride.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.